What's up, YouTube? Zandar the Legend. Here today we're finishing opening a booster box from Dragons of Tarkir that we used in our Roulette Series. So unfortunately it is open now, but we still have 30 packs remaining. If you did miss out on the Roulette Series, go take a look at the video. I'm going to try to put a link down below or maybe like to the side of the annotation somewhere. But we have 30 packs to open. What can we make happen with Dragons of Tarkir? Things we're looking for is a Thunderbreak Regent, which we may or may not have pulled in the Roulette Series, because I still need one of those. I have still yet to pull a Narset or a Sarkhan, but unfortunately they're not even some of the higher cards anymore. Dragon Lord Ojutais, Atarkas, Deathmist Raptors, pretty much it. So as always, in case you have not seen the cards before, we'll do it for the first pack. This indicates the set, which is Dragons of Tarkir. Black means it's a common card. There's 10 to 11 common cards in a pack. There's 3 uncommons, which are noted by silver. So in this pack, we have a Crossfoot Gravecaller, a Roast, a Stormrider Rig, and after the third uncommon will either be a rare or a mythic, indicated by gold or orange in that order. And in this case, we have a rare Harbinger of the Hunt, which is a 5 mana, 3 uncolored, red-green for a 5/3 flying creature. And he has 2 different abilities, which you can pause the video and read if you'd like to. And we're always going to have a chance for a premium foil card after that, with then possibly a land or something else. I hope everybody's having a great day. I just did the Roulette Series. Pretty blah outcome, especially for the first 3 packs. Whenever I got the 6 packs included, it went pretty good. But it'll be interesting to see how it works out. Nobody on YouTube's doing a Roulette Series across multiple people with a fresh open box of cards. So Gate Smasher is the first uncommon, Dragon Lord's Servant, Tapestry of Ages, and a Volcanic Vision. 7 mana, 5 uncolored, 2 red. Sorcery card, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. The vision deals damage equal to that card's converted mana cost to each creature your opponent controls. Exile the vision. And here is a premium card. It's an uncommon Battle Mastery. Pretty good looking. Mountain and Block. I'm really excited to see what we can pull from this box, because, like I said, we didn't have amazing pulls out of the first 6 packs, so there should be quite a bit of good stuff left in here. Slimgar Scorn, Stormcrag Elemental, Ojutai Monument, and a Hedonist Trove. 5 and 2 black, it's an enchantment. Enters the battlefield, exile all cards from target opponent's graveyard. You may play land cards exiled with this. You may cast non-land cards exiled with the Trove. You can't cast more than 1 spell this way each turn. And a zombie token. If you've opened up a lot of Dragons of Tarkir, let me know in the comments down below what some of your favorite cards are and why. I mean, obviously, just because it's a money card doesn't mean it's your favorite. Dramoka Captain, Scale Blessing, Minister of Pain, and a Profaner of the Dead. 3 uncolored, 1 blue for 3/3. It has Exploit. If it exploits a creature, return to their owner's hands all creatures your opponents control with toughness less than the exploited creature's toughness. Oh, excuse me there. Profaner of the Dead's not too bad of a card. He's just not that good of a card. Hopefully he sees play, because I've got about 20 of them. Alright, I really don't have 20, but I do have quite a few. Swift Warkite, Khalsal Behemoth, Strongarm Monk, and an Infinenza the Kintree Spirit, a 2 mana, 2/2 Spirit Soldier. When another non-creature token enters the battlefield under your control, you can bolster 1. And a tip card. Tarka Pummeler, Stormcrag Elemental, very common, Orator of Ojutai, and a Necromaster Dragon. 5 mana, 3 uncolored, a blue and a black for a 4/4 flying dragon. If it deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 2 uncolored. If you do, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token on the battlefield, and each opponent puts the top 2 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Not too bad. If you did watch the Roulette Series, and you're thinking, how can I get in on that action? Don't hesitate to message me or Restrained Entertainment on Twitter, and we would be glad to get you set up in the next booster box roulette. I think the max of people we'd ever want to do is 6 people, so hopefully it gets that big. Ruthless Death Thing, Shieldhide Dragon, Self-Inflicted Wound, and a Mere Mockery. 2 mana for an enchant creature. If it attacks, you may put a token on the battlefield that's a copy of that creature. Exile that token at the end of play. Now let me say, guys, if you haven't seen the other way to use this card, if you're behind and let's say your opponent throws down a big creature, you don't know how to deal with it, you can throw this enchantment on your opponent's creature, make a copy of that creature, fight itself, and kill it. Or you can make a copy of that creature and attack and kill other things that they're attacking with, so on and so forth, and keep the Mere Mockery alive. It does not have to be just with your creatures, so pretty interesting gameplay mechanic on that card. Alright, I saw a premium card. Let's hope it's a good one. Dromoka's Captain, Skill Blessing, Ring River Skeleton. OMG. There's my first Narset the Transcendent. And man, we've been waiting a while for her. In a foiled Slumgar's Command. That's hilarious. We're going to go over these real quick. I'm just wanting to get her double sleeved. And even that command, well, that command's not really worth too much. Alright, so Narset. First one we've pulled, highest card in the set, valued at $32 right now. 4 mana, 2 uncolored, a white and a blue, for 6 loyalty planeswalker. For +1, look at the top card of your library. If it's a non-creature, non-land card, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. For -2, when you cast your next instant or sorcery spell from your hand this turn, it gains rebound. For -9, you can get an emblem. Your opponents cannot cast non-creature spells. And Slumgar's Command is probably one of the lower end commands, but all the commands are pretty good. It's a 5 mana, 3 uncolored, blue-black. Choose 2 of the following 4. Counter target non-creature spell. Return target permanent to its owner's hand. Target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn, or destroy target planeswalker. Well, there we go. Not even close to halfway through the box, and we got some really good pools for once. Kind of glad that Narset wasn't in my first 6 packs. That almost would have made me cry. Swift Warkite, or it would have been enough to push me over the edge to win everybody else's cards. Surge of Rightness, Self-Inflicted Wound, and a Living Lore, one of the worst cards of the set. 4 mana, 3 uncolored, and a blue. The avatar creature, as it enters the battlefield, exile instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. Its power and toughness are each equal to the exile card's converted mana cost. When it deals combat damage, you may sacrifice it. If you do, you may cast the exile card without paying its mana cost. Blah, blah, blah. Lots of blah. Back to the roulette. I don't think we'd ever want more than 6 people, because that'd be a whole box of cards. If you were to win, you would be getting 30... Well, you'd be getting 30 packs in the mail. I put those in the wrong stack. You'd be getting 30 packs in the mail. And it just costs a lot of money to ship those as well, so... Kind of keeps it... Well, I mean, I guess it's about the same either way, whoever's shipping it. But long story short, I don't think we'd ever want to do more than 6 people. Display of Dominance. Roast. Deadly Wanderings, and a Kolaghan's Command. 3 mana, 1 uncolored, black-red. You can choose 2 of the following 4. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Target player discards a card. Destroy target artifact. The command deals 2 damage to target creature or player. Once again, the commands, not one of the... You're really looking for a Dromoka's Command as the number 1, followed by a Tarka's. But I do want to say that all the commands are pretty good. And I think they'll all see play for a long time to come. Cyana Ugin's our first uncommon. Kolaghan Forerunners, Bloodchin Rager, and a Profound Journey. 5 uncolored, 2 white. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield, and you can rebound it as well. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing, for some of the other uncommon, or some of the other rares that aren't too common, I'd like to see an Icefall Regent. Wouldn't mind adding another one of those to my collection. Echoes of the Kin Tree, Rending Volley, Deadly Wanderings, and a Deathmist Raptor. There we go. That's my play set of these. 3 mana for a 3/3 with Death Touch. Whenever a permanent you control is turned face up, you may return Deathmist Raptor from your graveyard to the battlefield face up or face down. You can always Megamorph him for 5 mana, and he'd be a 4/4 with Death Touch. Very solid card, worth not a lot of money. He's worth like about $21. I'm putting him in the wrong way. So I'm very excited to see a fourth one of those in case I ever decide to play some green decks. Right now I'm not running any green decks. I am in the process of building a deck, but we'll be having another video up on that as I start building some deck building videos and deck strategy videos. I already saw another premium card hiding from behind. Echoes of the Kin Tree, Surge of Righteousness, Foul Tongue Invocation, and a Dragon Lord Dramoka. I am excited to see one of these. I needed another one. 4 uncolored, green and white for a 5/7 Dragon Lord. He cannot be countered. He has flying and lifelink. Your opponents cannot cast spells during your turn. And we also got a Sinner Soul premium foil card. And you know what? He's going to get lots of double sleeve treatment today. He's not worth the most out of a lot of them, but he is worth about $8. As I am a huge fan of dragons, though, I want to take care of them because I think you'll see the Dragon Lords in a lot of sets to come. Especially Ojutai, Atarka, and Slumgar. Holgan Monument. Gracebane Artisan. Grace Blade, not game. Acid Spirit Dragon, and a Ration Sovereign. 5 uncolored, green and white for a 6/6 flying dragon. If he dies, you may put it on the top or bottom of its owner's library. Lots of goblin tokens. Lots and lots of goblin tokens. Alright. Back into the mix. What else can we make happen out of this box? An Inspiring Call. Silk Wrap. Foul Tongue Invocation. A lot of mono black decks running that right now. A Ration Foremost. 3 mana. Being double white and an uncolored for a 2/2 double strike. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, another target warrior creature you control gains double strike until end of turn. Also have a premium impact trimmers. And another, that's 3 goblin tokens in a row. Now, if they're just worth money, we'd be set. Awesome card for limited drafting. Draconic Roar is our first uncommon. Slumgar Sorcerer, another great uncommon. Deathwind, really great removal. And a Damnable Pack. X and double black. Sorcery, target player draws X cards and loses X life. And we got a Narset emblem. That could come in very handy with our Narset we just got. And I just threw that pack across the room. You guys don't even know. Dance of the Skywise, Scaleguard Sentinels, Ambuscade Shaman, and a Commune with Lava. X and double red. Exile the top X cards of your library until end of turn. Until the end of your next turn, you may play those cards. And a Narset tip card. Learn how to play your Narset and more. Alrighty. Virulent Plague, pretty rare uncommon to be honest. Lurking Arnix, Minister of Pain, and a Sunbringer's Touch. 2 uncolored and 2 green. The sorcery, Bolster X, where X is the number of cards in your hand. Each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it gains trample until end of turn. Woo, it's strong. Sight Beyond Sight, uncommon premium. Nothing else too super fancy with that. Trying to remember to save some of these packs and not tear them all to shreds. Hard to do sometimes. Stormwing Dragon. Another Sorcerer. Ultimate Prize. Pretty good. And a Pitless Horde. 3 mana, 2 uncolored, and a black for a 5/3. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 2 life. You can dash him out, though, for just 4, and he won't be around for you to lose that life. I kind of like the Horde. I think it's a good card. Warbringer. Belltoll Dragon, Dragonloft Idol, and a pristine Skywise, 4 uncolored, white and blue, 6/4 flying. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, untap the Skywise, it gains protection from color of your choice until end of turn. Really hoping to see a Thunderbreak in here. But I guess I already pulled one. There's a good chance I'm not going to pull another. Just did the wrong stack again. Rending Volley. I'm kind of out of it today. Void Squall, Stormrider Rig, and a Dragon Tempest. 2 mana, 1 uncolored, and a red. Enchantment. Whenever a creature with flying enters the battlefield under your control, it gains haste till end turn. I can read really fast, so I'm trying to do that. Whenever a dragon enters the battlefield under your control, it deals X damage to the target creature or player, where X is the number of dragons you control. You can just pause the video. You know, I don't like the paragraph cards, and it's not because I don't like them for YouTube. It's actually because I don't like them because if you're not familiar with them, it's pretty, I mean, someone's got to hand you the card over the table. You got to read it. You got to trust them if if you're not trying to do it that way. A lot of gimmicks to it. Enduring Scale Lord, he can be an infinite combo. Side of the Scale Lords. Slimgar Spell Eater, and a Radiant Purge, 2 mana, 1 uncolored and a white, instant ability. Exile target multicolored creature or multicolored enchantment. I think you'll see the Radiant Purge getting played for quite a bit. Pretty low mana cost for a pretty good ability. But it's not some of the better removal in the set. Learn from the past. Explosive Vegetation, Youthful Scholar, and a Blessed Reincarnation, 4 mana, 3 uncolored and a blue, instant ability. Exile target creature and opponent controls. That player reveals cards from the top of his or her library until a creature card is revealed. That player puts the card onto the battlefield and then shuffles and rests into his or her library. Has rebound, so that way if there is something in play, you can take it back out next turn. It is an instant ability, so if you were to redo that, it would give the new creature Summoning Sickness and keep something from attacking you this turn as well. Display of Dominance, Circle of Elders, Void Squall, and a Foe Razor Regent. 5 uncolored and 2 green for a 4/5 flying. Enters the battlefield, you may have it fight target creature you don't control. Whenever creature you control fights, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it at the beginning of the next end step. And a Zombie Horror token. That's actually a pretty rare token. I haven't seen a whole lot of those. Down to our remaining 6 packs. There's a pretty good chance we'll see another rare or mythic foil, so let's hope it's a good one, as most of these boxes have 2. And as I say that, I believe I don't think any of my boxes have actually had 2. So, Circle of Elders, Belltoll Dragon, Aven Sunstriker, and a Myth Realized. Another paragraph card. Only costs 1 planes to get out. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a lore counter on the Realized. For 3 mana, you can put a lore counter on the Realized. For 1 planes until end of turn, it becomes a monk avatar creature in addition to its other types. And its power and toughness are equal to the number of tokens on the card. Some people play it, most people don't. So, take it for granted, whatever. I thought that was a Radiant Purge on top, but it's just a Glaring Aegis. And it had a glare all over it. How funny is that? Pretty funny. Salt Road Ambushers, the first uncommon. An Encased in Ice. A Tarka Monument, and a Foul Renewal. 3 uncolored and a black. Instant ability. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. That creature gets -X. Target creature gets -X until end of turn, where X is the toughness of the card returned this way. Alright. In the final stretch, Savage Ventmaul is the first uncommon in this pack. Karsai Receiver, Tapestry of Ages, and a Dragon Lord's Prerogative. 4 uncolored, double blue. Instant ability. As an additional cost to cast the Dragon Lord's Prerogative, you may reveal a dragon card from your hand. If you revealed a dragon card or controlled a dragon as you cast the Prerogative, it cannot be countered, and you can draw 4 cards. No premium card. As we're down to our final 3 packs, it's a great time, guys, to hit subscribe or like on the video. If you haven't done that yet, leave me a comment down below. If you haven't told me what your favorite Dragons of Tarkir card is, I want to know what it is and why. Is it the artwork? Is it because it's an aggro card, a control card? Let me know. Press the Advantage, Savage Ventmaul, Dragon Hunter, and a Haven of the Spirit Dragon. It's a land. Some people are playing this. Tap to add a colorless to your pool. Tap to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Spend this mana only to cast a dragon, though. For 2 in tap, you can sacrifice it, return target dragon card, or Ugin, or Eugene, as I like to call him, from the graveyard to your hand. And we're down to a 50-50 chance of a premium rare or mythic card. Oop, I see a premium. Gosh dang it, I'm trying not to ruin it. Trying not to ruin it. Sarkhan's Triumph is our first uncommon, a Seismic Rupture, Gadula Lurker, a Shaman of the Forgotten Ways is one of our mythics. I can always use more of these. 3 mana, 2 uncolored with 1 green for a 2/3. You can tap the Shaman and add 2 mana of any combination of colors to your mana pool. Spend this mana only to cast creatures. He also has Formidable for a whopping 11 mana, 9 uncolored and 2 green. You can tap him, and each player's life total becomes the number of creatures he or she controls. Activate this ability only if creatures you control have total power 8 or greater. And we have a premium foiled Coat with Venom. In our last pack, as my Twitter is just going off with roulette stuff. I know that's what it's about. Let's see what we can make happen with the final cards in this box. Cunning Breeze Dancer. Lightning Berserker. I believe that's the first one of these we've seen. Planning on trading off several of these today for people that love mono red. Skywise Teachings. And the last, but not least, rare mythic from Dragons of Tarkir. Berserker's Onslaught. I actually don't have hardly any of these. 3 uncolored, 2 double red. Attacking creatures you control get double strike. And is there a premium? No, there is not. So there's 1 dragon token. So there's 1 card, 1 premium rare this box, 2 premium uncommons, and 3 premium commons. So really only, what was it? About 6 premiums? We'll go back over our rares, as always, as we end a video to the day. Berserker's Onslaught, Shaman of the Forgotten Ways, Haven of the Spirit Dragon, Dragon Lord's Prerogative, Foul Renewal, Myth Realized, Foe Razor, Blessed Reincarnation, Radiant Purge, Dragon Tempest, Pristine Skywise, Pitless Horde, Sunbringer's Touch, Commune with Lava, Damnable Pack, Irration Foremost, Irration Sovereign, Dragon Lord Jamoka, one of our more notable pulls. Deathmist Raptor, one of the more notables. Profound Journey, Holgan's Command, Living Lore, Slumgar's Command, Rare Premium, Narset the Transcendent, Mirror Mockery, Necromaster Dragon, Infidenza, Profaner of the Dead, Hedonist Trove, Volcanic Vision, and a Harbinger of the Hunt. So anybody keeping track, that was 1, 2, 3, 4 mythics out of this total box to give you an idea. And there was not a mythic in the roulette. So thanks for watching, guys, and keep playing Magic. And really, make sure you hit that subscribe or like button to see more stuff opened on a daily, if not weekly basis. Thanks.